Good morning. The debate between whether speaking or vocabulary should come first in language learning is a classic one. And my position is clear. I firmly believe that speaking must take precedence. The core of my argument rests on a simple idea. The primary purpose of language is real-time communicative expression. It's about connecting with other human beings. If we prioritize vocabulary acquisition in isolation, we risk creating a vast passive knowledge base that remains locked away. Many learners experience this. They can score perfectly on a vocabulary test but find themselves utterly frozen when trying to ask for directions. This is because they've been trained for recognition, not for production. Let me illustrate this with a more detailed example. Imagine a student who has memorized 100 words related to food. They know apple, banana, restaurant, and delicious. But if they never practiced speaking, how do they form the question, could you recommend a restaurant that has delicious fruit and desserts? Maybe. The individual words are useless without the grammatical glue and the confidence to speak them aloud. Now contrast this with a learner who bravely steps into the market. They might point at a fruit and say, "This sweet?" It's a broken sentence, but it works. The vendor smiles and says, "Yes, the mango is very sweet." In that moment, the learner has not only communicated successfully, but they have also acquired the word mango in the context they will never forget. The speaking act created a memorable and personal hook for that new vocabulary. Furthermore, this approach builds what is known as procedural memory, the memory for how to do things. Speaking is a skill, and like any skill from swimming to playing the piano, you learn by doing. You can't learn to swim by only reading a book about buoyancy. You have to get in the water. Similarly, you can't achieve fluency without getting your mouth and mind used to the physical and mental act of forming sentences on the fly. Early speaking, even with mistakes, accelerates this process, builds resilience against the fear of error, and makes the entire journey of learning a new language more engaging and human-centric from the very start. So in conclusion, while vocabulary is undeniably crucial, it is the act of speaking that brings it to life, giving it purpose and context. And that is all from me. Thank you.